Hello, I'm Katie Woods. I'm one of the directors in our corporate reporting services team focused on sustainability reporting. And I'm back with my weekly update on what's going on in the world of sustainability reporting. This week, I thought I'd look at the rather difficult area of changes in policies, estimates, and errors. And it follows on from the snippet last week. All of the information that I'm sharing is contained in our document called Navigating Sustainability Reporting, Practical Application and Analysis, and it's available on PwC Viewpoint. Let's focus first of all on estimates. Now they're inherently fluid, and there can be many estimates in the world of sustainability reporting. But the thing with estimates is often they will need updating. That might be because the basis of the estimation has changed, or indeed that more information is available. As I mentioned on previous snippets, if you've got a change in estimate, then you would actually need to change your comparative in the following year. That's pretty counterintuitive when it comes to financial reporting, where comparative information is rarely changed, generally only in limited situations of errors and changes in policy. So when you do make that change to the comparative information, the one area where it is not required if there is forward-looking information within the particular estimate. So that's estimates, but the big question is, how do you deal with those other areas of changing policy or indeed changes as a consequence of an error? Because all of these would require a change in the comparative information. Both the European Sustainability Reporting Standards, the ESRS, and the IFRS Sustainability Disclosure Standards, the IFRS SDS, have a requirement that there is a need to distinguish between a change in policy and an error in reporting for sustainability information. But the sticky situation is that there's no guidance in how one does this. So there's no guidance of how you distinguish between a policy, an error change, a change in policy, an error, or a change in estimate. As I mentioned, for a change in comparative for IFRS SDS, the Sustainability Disclosure Standards, that could be for an error, an estimate, but as I mentioned, not required, permitted but not required for forward-looking information. With that though, remember that the benefit of hindsight can't be used. So what is an error? An error is not defined, but we would say that it doesn't comply with a framework, or not all information has been considered when it is available for reporting. You compare that with a change in policy. Well, a policy is that which would comply with a framework, either one of the policies that's followed, but a more appropriate policy is deemed beneficial for reporting. So as I mentioned, a real lack of guidance in this area. But I think the key point is, and really important for users, that the information that is changed, be that an estimate, be that because an error has occurred, or indeed because a policy, it's been decided to change in policy, should be distinguished separately and clearly identified when preparing the sustainability statement or sustainability report. Bit of a quick one this week, but hopefully that gives you an idea of the dealing with these sorts of areas. So that's it for this week. Thanks very much for joining me, and look forward to you meeting on another sustainability snippet. Thanks very much.